Then I'm not really going to say anything.
Best beer he's never eaten.
Say they on top of the beef, must be what they saw in their dreams. I'm trying to turn over new leaves, can't let the odds wanna end up deceased. Mercedes, AMG, that shit ain't leased. Louis Vuitton, that's my fleece.
The animals people have left them fucking animals right over the walk
I don't have any £5 notes. Just gave that guy my last time.
What are you saying? On the camera now? You're allowed, isn't it? Cool. I'm here for the Extinction Rebellion because obviously climate change, fuck that, you know, we want to fucking help the planet, but also 420 as well, blaze up, get stuck.
It's been an absolute pleasure to make sure that THC presents 420 Hyde Park. This is going to be the most situation, the biggest vibes right now. We're going to make sure we're going to turn it up, turn it to the highest frequency. London is the only place to be right now. London, are you with me? London, are you with me?
Everyone hold up their spliffs. Where's their spliffs?
Whoa!
Let me see you ganja people there. What are you saying?
Whoa! We'll recognize the voice. I go by the name of Clement Marfo. And today, goes by the name of Alex. We're talking about cannabis and medicine. We're going to make sure that we educate the folks, make sure that we get into the zone, make sure we understand the herb. You know, there are discussions going on at Parliament, and there are discussions about how that legal model is going to look in the UK. You know, we're going to see real movement over the next 2.5 years in what that's going to look like. But at the moment, the direction the current administration is taking is towards a mail-order-only system of cannabis, similar to the Canadian system, where you go on a website, you point to the weed you want, and then it gets delivered through the post.
I like the sound of that.
It's good, but then you've got no choice of supply. Also, you then have to wait the 5 days it takes to get your weed.
Yeah, we're gonna set up a thing called Uber Leafs. You don't think about that. Uber Leafs. Fuck Uber Eats. Forget Uber driving. We want Uber Leafs. What flavours?
So the key point to remember for everyone here today is that cannabis legalisation should be our aim. This is a nationwide protest, and for the first time ever, we've got events happening all the way from Scotland to Wales to Cornwall, Durham. Everywhere where there is a large city has a 420 event happening today. This is obviously going to be the largest, and a lot of hard work goes into putting on events like this. There's a lot of staff that work behind the background, and the work for the next one starts tomorrow. But we'd just like to say we thank every one of you for coming out here today and supporting in protest and defiance of silly laws that criminalise people for behaviour that no sensible adult should be criminalised for.
Yeah, listen, that's really important. Say that again, let them know their address. Listen, people, them, you look like to smoke weed there, but if you're not putting your name down on paper, petitions, all that shit, now that's going to happen. So what's the website called?
You want to go to www.ukcsc.co.uk.
You hear that, people, them? All my weed smokers that really care, bro, you look to be downloading that, going on the website, checking all the information and signing your name up.
Yo, give it a round of applause for Stu Harper. Big boss in this.
We're gonna try and put a bit of music on. There's a bit of problem because the po-po don't like it. There's too many weed smokers in one place. What we gonna fuck them, yeah? We're gonna fuck the police. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? Yo! Is that what we're saying?
I think I need everybody on their feet. Everybody on their feet. But listen, yo, we're just gonna make sure that we just have a good time in London town. It's really unfortunate that we can't play music at present, so we gotta make sure that we engage, we make sure we inform you, make sure we educate you, make sure that we just keep the vibe right. We got some special guests. We got a crazy lineup lined up, and it's crazy. Like, I wanted to make sure that you guys have the best experience possible for 420. But we're gonna make sure we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make sure we're gonna make it work, yeah?
If worse comes. Also, I want to give a quick RIP to Nipsey Hussle. All my Nipsey Hussle fans, show some love right now.
Your light is in the air for Nipsey.
How can I forget? And Cadet, UK stand up.
We have a special guest, another speaker here today. She's from Blue. She's going to give you a little conversation. Make sure that you guys stay tuned.
Hi guys, I'm Ellen. We are Europe, so if you want to start with cannabis, reach out to us. So we work with let's do this properly, let's not think of us.
That's right, stick together as one. How many people want jobs in the industry? Yeah. Who wants it more? Is that me?
So give a round of applause for Ella at Blue. Make some noise! Well done. What we say?
Hold on one second, because some people want jobs, so...
Kids up, London people there.
Cool. It's a bit of a good turn up to the south side of what's going on there.
Alright, where's all my north side people there? Alright, cool. I'm my east. Where's my east side? Alright, cool. I hope this one's the best one. Where's all my west side? I'm gonna do a little crazy thing right now. Any requests? Yeah, over there.
Let's work. We got some special guests right now. And we want to make sure this is a turn up. Like a mini London Coachella. A mini carnival all at 420.
I can see through there.
Smile, motherfucker.
Alright, let's get high. Let's smoke some plastic drugs. Oh yeah. No, let's get under the influence. It's fucking boiling. It's actually
Come on, louder than that! Come on, this is London! This is about the 8th year we've been doing 420 up here, and it's just grown and grown and grown. I literally can't see the back of people this year. It's phenomenal. I'm Greg from the UK Cannabis Social Clubs. We've got about 70 of us around the country. We are the first line of defence for patients that are being denied prescription for medical access. We're here, we're growing it for the patients, we're growing it for recreational users, we're just people who use cannabis, who like cannabis. We want it to be free. We don't want anyone to be criminalised for it. We want to have control over it ourselves, and we don't want to see any corporate takeover of what this is. We want to keep this for the people. We want to make sure that you get your rights before the companies get their bills. Is that something you want, or do you not care? You want a people-powered movement, or do you want the corporations to come over and control it for you? To tell you what weed to smoke, to tell you what weed to grow, to how much to pay, if you're even allowed to grow it. Boo! In Canada at the moment, they shut down all the dispensaries. They went around, shut them down, raided them, arrested the people behind them. They were the ones growing cannabis, serving people like you, face to face. You get to pick up the weed, you smell it, you go, oh, that's the one, I want that one tonight. And then you go home and you can smoke it. But what happened, they had that for like 5-10 years over in Canada. They legalized it, which isn't a bad thing. We want it legalized. We don't want to be criminalized for doing what we're doing, but at the same time, we want to make sure it's the way we want it. There's nothing about us without us. This is a cannabis movement made by people. We wouldn't be doing this today if it wasn't for you guys. So it's important that you know that you need to fight for what's right. You need to fight for what's yours. There's a legalization movement going on in the UK at the moment, and not everyone wants to see you growing your own weed. The corporations got a lot of money to put into this. Some of the alcohol companies put in £10 billion to legal companies in Canada that are growing cannabis. They're using that money to lobby around the world so they can get that corporate model available in other developed countries. The UK is a good hotspot. They know how many people smoke weed. Look at you all here today. Yeah, they know this is a big money maker for them. But they also know this is a big snatch as well. They want to take it away from the people. So it's down to you now to make sure that we save the cannabis culture in the UK for what it is. We don't want to see it ruined. We don't want to see it wiped out. We don't want to see this stamped out at all. We want to see this continue to grow. The first year we had about 4,000 people here in 2011. Last year we had about 20,000. This year I can't even consider how many people are here. There's got to be over 30,000 people. It's thick, it's fast, it's fat, it goes right to the back past the pond, up to the fountain, right to Marble Arch. Cannabis has taken over London today. We've put together a magazine called The Quarter Leaf. This is a magazine of your people, your voice, your culture. This has got articles about people who have cured their own cancer, who've stopped having epileptic seizures, who've had their Crohn's disease cured, they've grown their own cannabis. There's bud shots in there that are fucking real dank. Stuart's gonna hand some out for you. It's called The Quarter Leaf. You can go over to our booth over there, the UK Cannabis Social Clubs, or you can pick them up around here. Pick up a copy, it's free. Give it to your friends. We're going to be doing 4 of these a year. But the important thing is this is your voice. This is people from our culture letting you know how it is. But it's not just us that needs to know how it is, it's all the people out there. So if you can grab a copy and put that in your doctor's surgery for all the patients that are in there, forced to take all the pharmaceutical drugs that their doctors are prescribing them. My story is a little bit like special. I've got Crohn's disease. In 2010, I got told I was going to die. I had 2 years left to live, they said. I was given 16 different drugs a day. I was on chemotherapy. I was going to have all my intestines taken out. But I went to America on the advice of my friends over there who run dispensaries, who grow their own, who've got medical marijuana cards. This was back in 2010. And I went over there, and within 6 months, I came back to the UK with a full bill of health. I've avoided all surgery. I'm off of chemotherapy. I grow my own cannabis.
Round of applause, people.
You can grow your own cannabis and heal yourselves too. But why do we have to wait for it to be medical? Why can't we just have this as cannabis?
Why do you have to wait until someone in your family is sick or dying or, you know, at death's door? Grow your own now, avoid the disappointment, and make sure that you've got this for yourself. Take the power back, people!
Round of applause, people!
Visit UK Cannabis Social Clubs on Instagram, ukcsc.co.uk. Thanks, guys.
Alright.
Big one up to THC.
I'm looking around, I'm seeing a sea of people. This is probably the most that I've ever seen for 420 right now. Yo, London, everybody hands in the air. Is this what we're saying, 420? We got 30 seconds to go. So if you guys got your spliffs, if you guys got your lighters, if you guys got your vibes, we're gonna make sure we take it to the highest frequency. We got some special guests right now, sponsored by Planet Earth. Big shout out to THC. Are you guys ready? Product Earth.
Come here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blow that motherfucking song, people! Lights it up, lights it up, lights it up!
Oh Lord.
THC!
And look at this guy with the smoke grenade. Ross Clark.
Happy 420, motherfucker! Where you? Let's make sure we live our best lives. Highest frequency, Product Earth, THC, 420. Jeez! Yo, D-Double, make some noise for D-Double.